Hello, this is a review of the Fossil Decker Am-4385 men's watch. Now, the Fossil Watch Company was founded in 1985 in Dallas, Texas. And I guess their philosophy on watches is that they kind of make watches in a vintage style, but they do like their movements and so forth are modern technology. So you kind of have a cool looking watch, but it's still, up to today's standards as far as technology goes. They're not real expensive. You can find them, like, say, in your local mall or stores like Macy's, places like that. Um, I have to admit, I never was very interested in this brand. I occasionally saw it at the watch store in my local mall, but the models that I saw were real gaudy looking with really bright, gaudy looking dials, and they just never really appealed to me until I happened to see this model about a year ago. And the main the main thing that struck me about this model is the legibility of the dial. Now I'm hoping this is coming through on video, but this is a very, very legible dial. It has the white stick hands and the stick type markers with all the minute marks. And one thing I like is that the minute hand goes all the way and touches the minute mark, so you can tell exactly what time it is without having to look at it for very long. And this reminds me of a watch that I saw some years ago, made by Bell and Ross. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it looked very much like this, and I know I like that watch, but that watch was something like $800 or $900, which I thought was a lot of money for a quartz watch. But I did like how legible it was, and that's something that really struck me. And seeing this one again, this sort of brought back memories of that, and I just thought it was a really cool looking watch and very legible. That's why I decided to pick it up. Um, this watch has a 44 millimeter stainless steel case. It has a push-in crown. It's not a screw-down crown, but in my opinion, you don't necessarily need a screw-down crown. It's water resistant to 10 atmospheres, which equals 100 meters. So if you want to shower with it or go swimming with it or whatever, you can do that. Something that I wouldn't do, but you can do that if you want. The bracelet is a brushed stainless steel bracelet. Has the fold over clasp and has a push button catch on the side here, and that's how you open it up. It doesn't have a little flip lock deal on it like some of the dive watches has, but again, I don't really feel that's necessary. The back is a screw down back. It has the regular notches in the edges where you can put a watch opening tool in there and open it up. Some reviews I've read commented about how heavy this watch was, so I was kind of worried that it may be, heavier than I wanted. But when I got it and I started lifting it and noticing the weight, it didn't seem to be that heavy to me. For example, it seems lighter than like a Seiko dive watch or say like an Invicta Pro Diver. It seems to be lighter than those watches, even though it's actually larger. So that's something I liked about it. It also has the date at the 3 o'clock position, and it's a normal quick set date. You pull out the crown and just turn it, and it quick sets the date, and then you pull it out a second time to set the time. And of course, it's a quartz movement, so it's a hacking seconds hand. The packaging on it is your typical Fossil packaging. It's just a tin box with cardboard in the inside. This cardboard piece right here, the watch fits around there, and this is the top of it. I guess these tins are supposed to be collectible. I've never had them before, but apparently they have different series. You can collect them if you want. This is their alphabet series. This is the letter C. I guess the idea is you're supposed to collect all the letters of the alphabet or whatever. But they don't spend the money, giving you expensive packaging. I think they put the money into the watch, which I would rather see than having a fancy box that nobody sees. So the packaging is fine as far as I'm concerned. As far as comfort goes, I find the watch to be quite comfortable. it's not that heavy for a large watch like this. It doesn't dig into my arm or make marks on my arm very much or anything. So that's definitely a plus for me. And being quartz, I suspect it should be as accurate as any normal quartz watch would be, which is off maybe 15 seconds a month or something, which is acceptable accuracy for me. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? The movement is said to be a Japanese quartz movement. I don't know the particular maker, but most Japanese quartz movements are quite well made and reliable. The band is said to be made in China, which would tend to lead me to believe that the watch was assembled in China like most things are today, which doesn't really bother me. The manual that you get with it is just a simple booklet. Basically, it's a warrant. It tells you what the warranty is. The watch supposedly has an 11-year warranty on it, which I find kind of odd that would be that long of a warranty, but it's kind of cool. And it gives you a water resistance chart. It tells you what you can and cannot do with various water resistant rated watches. For example, this one, 100 meters, they say you can swim with it. You can dive with it to depths where you don't need an oxygen tank. So, it's probably water resistant enough for just about anybody's use. Now I'll come to the price on this. The list price on this was $85, but I got it on Amazon for $56.39 with free shipping, which I consider to be a pretty good buy for what you're getting. I mean, you're getting a nice looking watch, all stainless steel, very legible display with date feature, hacking feature. It's water resistant to 100 meters. It has a screw down back. And it's by a company that's been around a while. And as far as I know, they stand behind their products from what I've heard. So this watch is be good as an everyday wear watch to wear to work. It looks nice enough that you could wear it with a suit or just for casual wear, or pretty much for any occasion you'd want to wear it, I would say. I don't think anybody would object to you wearing this, in an office environment or whatever. As far as value goes, I think it's really a great value for the money, especially for the price that I paid, the $56. And I would recommend it to anyone who wants a nice, easy to read, sporty type looking watch. I would especially recommend it for people that maybe are a little bit older and have a little bit difficulty seeing some of the smaller watches. If you need glasses to read with, you probably wouldn't need your glasses to see the time on this. So this might be a good gift for someone's dad or grandpa, or someone who needs something that's a little bit bigger and a little easier to see. I doubt if any women are watching this video, but if you are, this would be okay for women also, although it's pretty big. It's not really that heavy, and I don't think it would be too heavy for a woman to want to wear. So I could recommend it for women also. Women today seem to be wearing larger watches, some of them, so I could recommend it for women also. So overall, to sum up, I think it's a really great watch for the money. I'm really happy with it. This is pretty much going to be my daily wearer now because it's really legible and accurate, and I like how it works. It fits well and so forth. So I can recommend the Fossil Decker Am-4385. I should also point out that this watch is available with a rubber type strap. It's available with a blue dial with a blue strap and a black dial with a black strap. I don't have the exact model numbers, but just look for Fossil Decker, and I'm sure it'll come up online, or ask about it at your local watch store. And I didn't know this, but this watch is also available in a black ion plating. The case and the bracelet are black, and it really looks pretty sharp. And had I known about the black ion model, I probably would have picked that one instead of this, but I'm still really happy with this one. So you're looking for a very legible, very nice looking watch from a name brand manufacturer, check out the Fossil Decker Am-4385. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks guys for watching my videos.